coaching business on the side. When her mother unexpectedly passed away after a very short illness, she realized that life is too short to continue to play so small. So she took a leap of faith and left her corporate job to pursue her dream of becoming a full-time business coach. While ramping up her business, she struggled to find structure and routine in her day. Using the strategies she learned during her coach training, she began to narrow her focus by prioritizing her goals and setting small yet consistent action plans to achieve her dreams. She now works with other professionals who struggle to stay focused in their day-to-day and are frustrated by the length of their never-ending to-do list. I understand that. In her presentation today, Dawn is going to share with us how to get more done in 30 days than most people do in 90. And everyone, please help me welcome Dawn Shannon.
How many of you feel like this? Always running, doing, but never seeming to get enough done. Surely never getting it all done, right? We go to work every day. We're busy till the end of the day, and you look, you're like, where did the time go? And why are there so many things left on my to-do list, right? And then you go home and your to-do list is even longer than when you were at work. And it never seems to get done. Who's ready to get off the hamster wheel? I know I am. I've been where you are, and it's not fun. It's stressful, it's overwhelming. But I'm here today to share with you 5 strategies that you can implement right away to help you get more done in 30 days than most people do in 90. You've all heard of SMART goals, I'm sure. These are goals that are they're SMART, of course. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time sensitive. In my humble opinion, these are out of order. Why? The most important concept or strategy, which is time, is at the end. When we prioritize our deadlines and goals by time-driven deadlines, it creates a sense of urgency, and you start to get things done. When you get things done, you get excited and motivated, and you keep doing more things, right? You especially get them done when you have other people who expect that deadlines to get done, projects to get done. You have a boss. He gives you projects. You need to get them done on time. Even something as simple as turning in your timesheet on time. How many of you have heard that? Get your timesheet in. If you don't, what happens? You don't get paid. Money is a pretty good motivator to meet that deadline. What if you work for yourself? You have clients. They impose deadlines on you as well. They've hired you to do a job. They want it done well, and they want it done on time. Because what happens there if you don't meet that goal? You don't get paid as well, but what's worse, your reputation could be tarnished. So money and reputation are also good motivators to meet that deadline. Let's take it outside the workplace for a minute. You're in a neighborhood, you're in a great neighborhood, and you like your neighbors. You actually talk to them. And one of them says, hey, let's do a barbecue, July 4th. You want to go in and help me do that? Sure, let's do that. What do you do first? Well, you've set your date already, July 4th, so then you start letting people know. Well, now it's time to execute. You've got to get things done because you don't want people showing up on July 4th and you're not there. You're like, oh, I forgot. Sorry. That wouldn't happen, right? Maybe it's just your friend that's invited you to lunch. Hey, let's meet on Friday at noon for lunch. Okay, great. What do? You arrive early or on time at least because you respect them. You respect their time and you show up. That's a deadline. So why is it that when other people are expecting things from us, We go out of our way to make sure we meet those deadlines. But when we have stuff that we want to do, stuff we wanted to do for a long time, we let ourselves off the hook. We don't respect ourselves. We don't create deadlines. Shouldn't we respect ourselves as much as, if not more than others? Don't get me wrong, this is not a selfish act. It is self-care. If we keep putting everybody else's needs and wants before ours, there won't be anything left for us at the end of the day to give. So I want to encourage you to go on a journey with me. Maybe not this journey. Maybe this journey. Go back in time. For some, it may be not so far ago, and for some, it may be a long time ago. Think about a time when you had a goal that you set for yourself that was pretty big. It was really big, and you're like, I don't know. This is a little scary, but I think I can do it. And you did. You accomplished that goal. Anybody have a goal like that they've accomplished? A really big one? Yeah? How did it make you feel? This is audience participation, by the way. How did it make you feel when you accomplished a really big goal? Great.
Relieved.
Relieved, yes. Right? Jumping up and down. You're excited. You had some great energy there, right? Think about another time when you set a goal for yourself and you didn't achieve it. You didn't make that goal. How did that make you feel? Depressed. Pressure. What else? Overwhelmed. What was it? Anxiety, yes. Right? Maybe a sense of failure. That head trash that says, I'm not good enough. Right? But those are lies. That's not who you are. So we're going to take those SMART goals and we're going to take action instead. We're going to jump on trams. Okay? We're going to flip it around. What do trams do? Think about trams at the airport. They get you from one destination to the other quicker than you could on your own. Right? They know where they're going. They stay on track. And they get you to your destination fast. So that's what I want to do today, is help you to get to your destination quicker than you could on your own. So let's go back to time. Let's put that first. Now when you're prioritizing your goals, there's two ways to do it. Date-driven deadlines and priority-driven deadlines. We've already talked about date-driven deadlines earlier, right? Your timesheet, the barbecue, the lunch date. Those are date-driven deadlines. You know when it's due, and you're going to do whatever you can to get it done, right? What about priority-driven deadlines? You've got some things that you want to get done. Like, okay, I want to become a minority woman-owned business. I want to get that certification. There's no hard date deadline. That's just something I want to get done, right? There are many goals like that we have in our life. So you list out your goals, and for each one, you're going to prioritize them. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like, I've got to get this done in the next 30 days. You prioritize those goals. Don't make them all a 10. You can't do everything in 30 days. Okay, be realistic. But you're going to rank them in order so that you know what's really important to you, and you're going to focus on those goals over the next 30 days. When those goals become urgent, you get things done. And when you get things done, one right after another, you become more confident. I love this quote by Helen Keller. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Don't you want to feel confident about your goals that you set, knowing that you will be able to get them done? Let's keep going on our trans journey. Now the R in SMART was for realistic. I like to change it to results. What are the results that you're looking for by setting these goals? Think about when you do set your goals. You have a visioning session, a visioning exercise, or you have a strategic planning meeting, and you're envisioning the end result, right? Okay, what do we want at the end of 2019? We want an increase in productivity. We want an increase in sale, increase our number of employees. Whatever that is, you're envisioning the end result. And it's exciting, you guys. If you could increase profit and sales by the end of the year, wouldn't you be excited? Of course you would. So the end result really drives why you have your goals, okay? Keeping the end result in mind is hard because days, weeks, and months go by, and you're working for these goals, but what happens? You get off track. You have obstacles that come up against you. And sometimes you forget why you're working for that goal. It can be hard to stay on track. But I want you to keep the end result in mind because that drives your actions, and small, consistent actions drive success. So keep the end result in mind. Next on our journey is achievable. So I kept that. Look at this little guy. Look at all those books. Do you think it's achievable for him to read all those books and get all his homework done in one night? No. 1 week? Probably not. That's a lot to do. As a parent of this guy, you wouldn't expect that, right? So why is it that we place those expectations on ourselves each and every day? We overestimate how much we can get done in a short amount of time, right? And then we beat ourselves up when we don't do it. Oh, I didn't do that again. I really wanted to get that done. So, I want to do something that most people tell you the opposite. I'm going to ask you to think small. So think about 1 or 2 things that you really want to get done over the next 30 days. And then focus on those 2 things. What are the action it's going to take to get you to accomplish those 2 things? Okay? Renee, can I pick on you?
Sure.
What is one thing that you've been putting on the back burner that you really want to get done in the next 30 days? I told you I was going to put you in the hot seat. It could be personal or business, either one.
I want to get my floors professionally cleaned.
I love that. She wants to get her floors professionally cleaned. Okay. What has been preventing you from doing that?
Good question.
Not real sure on that. Okay.
I'm
So,
focusing on that instead of my job.
focusing on that. That's what you want to do, right?
That's what I need to do.
What you need to do. I don't know, your job may like you focusing on your job, but, you know. So that's a goal, right? So how important is it to you? Let's rank that, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you that you get that done in the next 30 days? 10 being the highest.
Probably a 5, which is probably why it hasn't been done.
Oh, a 5, you guys. She didn't really want it that bad. Okay, that's all right. So we'll go with that 5 over here, okay? Now, tell me the action that you've taken up to this point to help you get that done. And rank that on the scale of 1 to 10. 10 being I've done something, I've made calls and whatever, it's ready to go, and 1 is like, I haven't done anything.
I sent an email to the flooring guy and he hasn't responded.
She sent an email, no response, okay.
And I didn't
So,
follow up.
there you go. So what, would you rank that a 2? 1 or
Okay.
2? 2, 3, maybe? Okay, we'll give it a 2. So here's a 2 in the action column, right? And here's a 5 in the want to get it done importance column. What is one action that you can take in the next 5 to 7 days that'll get this 2 closer to the 5?
Calling.
Calling. Following up, right? When are you going to do that?
Today now, because now
I love it. I love it. I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to hold you to that. Do you see how working with an accountability partner or coach can help you get more done in 30 days than most do in 90? That goal might have gone undone for a little bit longer if I hadn't been here and pushed her to do that. Okay? All right, we're going to keep on with our journey. And M, so it's smart, it's measurable. I want to make sure that you stay motivated though, so you can keep your momentum. So you're getting 2 M's for the price of 1. Okay? How do you stay motivated? There's a lot of different ways, right? People do their I am statements. I am strong, I am brave, I am confident. I clicked my button, I want to make sure it didn't go. People listen to motivational talks, TED Talks. Les Brown, I love him, right? And those are great. But as an accountability coach, I do things a little bit differently. And I'm going to give you a new principle today. It's called AIM. The AIM principle is going to stretch you outside your comfort zone a little bit, but not so far out that you're on the edge like, ooh, I don't know. That's a big goal. I don't know if I can do that. So the A stands for acceptable. This is the bare minimum that you could do for your goal, okay? The very least that you can do. The I is ideal. This is that you're standing on the edge and you're like, oh, this is really big and scary, and I need to do all these things to get it done. M is the middle. This is the middle ground. It's still stretching you outside your goal, but not so far that you're like, ugh, I don't know, and you give up, right? If you stretch yourself too far, you're going to give up because your actions will not support the end result. So in the middle ground, I'm going to give you some examples of what this would look like. So let's say that you are ready to start doing a newsletter and you want to get that out to your clients. You've never done one before, but you're like, I'm going to start doing that, okay? And when you're writing these goals, you're going to make them positive and as if they've already happened or are happening right now. So an example of acceptable is I write and distribute one newsletter each month. That's more than what you've been doing, right? That's okay. The ideal is I write 4 newsletters every Monday from 10 to noon and schedule them to go out each consecutive week for the next 4 weeks. That's a lot. If you've never done it before, you got to create all that content, get it written, get it scheduled. What's the middle? I write one newsletter every Monday from 10 to 11 and distribute it by noon that same day. So that's doable, right? It's a little bit more than the bare minimum, stretching you a little bit farther, but it's still doable. And when you do that consistently, you're like, wow, look at me. I did that. I did more than I thought I could do, and I'm seeing results. The last letter in our trans journey is S. Instead of specific, because we already did that in our aim goal setting there, we're going to change it to strategy. Strategy may be the hardest thing for you to do because it requires execution. And to execute on your goals, it requires focus, dedication, and action. And creating action is hard, especially when you're doing something you've never done before. You have to figure out how to do it. And maybe even hard when you're just changing up your routine just ever so slightly. Okay? To take action, you have to be quick. Who's heard of the 5-second rule? You drop something on the floor, oh, you got 5 seconds, it's still good. Okay, some people don't really do, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. But Mel Robbins has the same principle for your life and business. And she says when you have an instinct to do something, you have to physically move your body within 5 seconds, or else your brain will just shut it down and say, nah, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. So you guys, one of these goals of mine is let's get up and go to the gym every day, right? So when the alarm goes off, you're literally going to count down. You ready? Count it with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to get up out of bed, you're going to take action, and you're going to go. Because otherwise, you're going to hit the snooze button, like I do often, and you're going to say, not today. I didn't get enough sleep, or whatever the excuse is, right? So taking action is the hardest part, but you can do it. You can do it. I like to say a plan without action is a dream deferred. I'm ready for you, all of you, to stop deferring your dreams. Good? Want to stop deferring your dreams? There's a study by the American Society of Training and Development that says you are 65% more likely to accomplish a goal if you merely share it with another person. Renee just demonstrated that, didn't she? How many of you would like to be in that 65%? Yeah? I'm going to help you right now. If you don't mind, would you stand up? Everybody stand up and pick a partner. Partner up with somebody. If you don't have a partner, you can do threes. Threes are okay. Okay. I want you to share with your partner one goal that you're gonna take action on in the next 30 days. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to share that goal. Go. All right, are y'all good? They have a lot of goals. All right. Thank you, thank you. Y'all can have a seat. All right. Give yourselves a hand. Clap, clap, clap. Because you are 65% more likely to accomplish that goal. How did that feel? Feel good? Right? You verbalize it, and now I really want y'all to hold each other accountable to that.
I'll call you Monday.
See, he's like, I'm gonna call you Monday, right? But wait a minute, we're not done. That same study says you are 95% more likely to accomplish that goal if you have an ongoing appointment with an accountability partner or coach. How many of you would like to be in that 95%? Right? I'm gonna help you get there right now. Has everyone put their card in my box over there? If you have not put your business card in there, you want to.
This is for a drawing that she's doing.
I'm gonna give you guys a gift to help you be in that 95% category. Okay? Cool.
This is for
For 3 of you, I am gifting 1 month of group accountability coaching. Okay? So if you have some pretty big goals, you're gonna wanna be in that.
Anybody else?
Here we go. Does that sound like something of value?
Sure.
Right? Especially if you have a pretty big goal. All right, here we go. Oh, one more.
So if I put in 4, would that count?
Ah, the odds are going up. One card. All right, here we go. I'm not looking. Okay, the first one is, who do I have here? Jane Payton. Jane. Awesome. I will be in touch with you. All right, we're going to do another one. And we have, really, Dean Payton. Are y'all related? Okay, we're going to pick another one. That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, what about Beth? Beth. Awesome. Okay, one more. One more. Okay, who we've got? Who is this?
Me.
Greg. Greg, I love it. Awesome, awesome. Oops. Yes, thank you. I went backwards. All right, you guys. I have given you a roadmap today to start your TRAMS goal setting journey. I've also got a survey there that I would very much appreciate your feedback today so that I can continue to provide value to my audience. Please remember, TRAMS will get you where you want to go faster than you could on your own. And aiming for middle ground will help you achieve more in 30 days than most people do in 90. I'm Dawn Shannon with Jovi Strategies. Thank you so much for having me today.
And then on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, oh, this is over, but it's so great to eat.
Great.
It's our chamber cookie.
Oh, cute. Thank you.
Business, this one has everybody's business card. If you have not put your business card in, you can still do that as well. This is for you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
being
it.
here.
Thank you. I'm totally
All right, let's give her another round of applause. So we have some general announcements for today. Monday, May 27th is Memorial Day, and as you know, this will be our 4th annual Memorial Day salute. We just have a few minor details to solidify, and we should have another great year but memorializing those that have fought the good fight for us in our country. So we hope that you do come. It's from 10 to 11. It's right up here, up on the hill. That is the Veterans Memorial Park. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. I don't think there is right now. Our next Coffee at the Cotton Patch will be June 11th, also from 10 to 11 a.m. And then now we can get on with our door prizes. So if you have your red ticket, you can pull that out. Our first door prize is a movie popcorn basket with a Cowtown Bowling Palace $10 off coupon. And our first, the movie basket is from Miss Jeannie Turley in Century 21. Ticket number, the last 3 digits, 167.
That's me.
Yes.
Man, I gotta get my card, see where to win.
I'll make it you 7.
Leave my card.
Okay, this one is for the guys. Mr. Ed Lackrod up here, he's like, we gotta get some guy gifts. So this is a goodie ice chest filled. It's really awesome. I don't know what's in there, it's just a lot. Last 3 digits are 171.
Ooh, that's me. No.
Is it really?
No.
Okay, 171.
Some lucky person left early.
Okay, next ticket that was going. 170. From Leadership Northwest, this is a lantern. And also because I did not bring it today, there is a 1-day pass on their 1-day out. Their classes are actually over with now, they're fixing to graduate, but you can use it for next year if you do not choose to sign up. You just want to check it out and see what it's all about. So the lucky ticket number is, who had 179?
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Another Jeannie Turley Century 21 movie basket with a $10 Cowtown Bowling Palace coupon. Lucky ticket number 158.
Oh, yeah.
Go bowling.
He got someone on his side.
From Carol Ann Webster, her Mary Kay products. This is a satin hands, is it lotion?
Hand lotion.
Hand lotion and a mug.
And a $25 gift certificate at the complimentary facial.
So did y'all hear that? 25 gift certificate and a complimentary facial. Lucky ticket number 164. We had the man gift go to the woman and a woman gift go to me.
You guys
your beverages hot and cold. Lucky ticket number 163. One more movie basket from Century 21 Jeannie Turley with a $10 Cowtown Bowling Palace coupon. Lucky ticket number 174. Oh, that's me. All right, this is from Stacy McCaffrey with Keller Williams Heron's Homes. It's a Starbucks mug with a gift card and a couple other items, pins, just little goodies. Lucky ticket number 177. Okay, and then this is from Greg Fox with the Northwest Sun online newspaper. This is a $100 gift certificate, and it's lucky ticket number 181. Okay, and those of you who bought scholarship tickets, pull out your scholarship tickets. And the total amount is $41. That's the 50-50. Lucky ticket number 0474123. Oh, awesome. Thank you. And this is one of the announcements that I just thought about. If you are interested in attending, Lake Worth High School is having their Emerald Awards tomorrow night. It begins at 6:30.
Yes.
I have two things going on that day. It starts at 6:30, and at Lake Worth High School, we have 3 seniors that will be receiving a scholarship award this year. So if you want to attend, I believe everyone is welcome. Again, it's at 6:30, and you're welcome to attend. And thank you, everyone, for coming today to the luncheon, and thank you to our sponsor, City of Lake Worth. And always remember to eat, shop, play in Lake Worth and the Northwest Tarrant County. And Jean's got something.
Renee, did you want to announce your rodeo beginnings?
I would love to.
15 minutes?
Actually, I'd rather, I want to do 2 things. May 24th, the Keller Williams Debbie Walker Scholarship Foundation will be doing a clay shoot. If you are a shooter and you like to enjoy those types of things, there are flyers in the back you can get more information about, but it's coming up quick May 24th. But we are also happy to announce that we met with the City Council last night in the City of Lake Worth, and we are honored to once again be doing our rodeo in coordination with the City of Lake Worth, and that will be October 11th and 12th. That's a Lions Club event. We will be looking for vendors, sponsors. We're going to have some great new things coming this year, including a concert, and we are excited to announce that we are moving forward. So if you have any interest in the rodeo, some of y'all know the drill because I announce this every year. Come to me, I'll tell you all about it.
And our next luncheon is June 19th. Did you have something, Marcus?
I was just gonna mention if you know of any veterans who are looking for a business networking group, one meets monthly and happens to be this Friday at Panera Bread at 11:30. We'd love to have anybody show up who's a veteran.
And also, one more thing I'd like to let y'all know. I sent out an email yesterday with the help of Diana Wilson, who is she is a new member now. She helped me get everything situated where you can now pay online. So make sure you check your emails. I will next month put it in the Evite, and I'll be able to have a link in there for you to go ahead and prepay for your lunch online. So with that, thank you again for attending, and I hope to see y'all next month.
Mary Kay just
kind of miss them too.